May I introduce Sean Fenson, who's Chairman of Manchester Digital and consultant to the Manchester City Council, who's going to give a presentation entitled Manchester United Digital City, Understand Looking at the Region, and ideas behind potential rollouts of next generation access. Won't waste any more time, as the presentation is far more important than the introduction. If I bring it up, Macs actually do work. Thank you.
Yes, what I want to do is I want to talk. I will be talking a little bit about what the plans are in Manchester. And Ian, you might have added Manchester to your list of things places where things are happening.
When you tell me about it, I will.
As from today.
You'll be there for next Monday in Guildford.
But I also want to talk a little bit about the rationale behind that, because in many ways, the way in which Manchester is thinking about this is more important in a sense than what it is that it's trying to achieve. In other words, in many ways, the message of this presentation is to say that the journey is probably more important than the destination. So what I want to do is address this simple question: what type of broadband service do we need for Manchester in the future? Really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give two answers to that. And you need to see this in the context of Manchester's ambition and where it sees itself going. I'm chair of an organisation called Manchester Digital, as has been mentioned, and the Manchester digital sector, including what is very often referred to as the digital and creative sector, but also including ISPs, hosting companies, software companies and so on, is a very strong and vibrant sector. There was a very early adoption of the internet here. And that is part of what Manchester's ambition is. In other words, it sees itself as a competitor on a world stage in those digital industries. So, in answer to that question then, as I say, there will be two answers. And the first answer is to say that we need the right technology in order to get the kind of benefits that I've been referring to. The reason that we need the right technology is, Ian has already started to cover some of this, but basically just to encapsulate the argument in a very brief way. If you look at the demand this is for download, for down speed bandwidth, since the early 1980s, and